Well, guys, my mind just got blown. So, anyways, I was looking at this last part of Skylander cutscenes, and if any Spyro fan that knows and played the Legend of Spyro series, there's a character named Melchior, and Melchior and Cinder Cinder and Spyro beat Melchior, and probably saying his name wrong, but in the comics, yeah, either Spyro's a reincarnation, but basically it's the same Spyro. And that makes me kind of happy because Spyro needs to be back in the limelight. God damn it! And I'm glad that Spyro gets a role in Imagineers. Even for a bit, because at least we know that Spyro kind of deserves it. You know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Chaos is good, and every other Skylander and every other NPC is good. But we need Spyro, man. We need Spyro. So, yeah. Anywho, but he's just fucking happy that they found this out. I am, man. So it does mean that either Spyro got reincarnated at some point, or when the world restarted, they just lost their memories of it. But either way, that's the same Spyro. Maybe a little age down, but still the same Spyro. And that makes me a little bit more happy and a little bit more enthusiastic for the next Skylander thing because they're doing a TV show and Spyro's going to be the main antagonist. I mean, protagonist, I mean. That's awesome. Let's look at Silver Gunnis. Oh shit, Bugsy. Not this! Not this! Man, freaking Mysterious Mr. Enter actually said that Teen Titans Go vs. Powerpuff Girls was a good episode. He praised it because the Powerpuff Girls are actually like the straight man kinda, and Teen Titans are the wacky motherfuckers. And I did say that the best part of the whole freaking thing was basically the Powerpuff Girls. And he also said, like I said, the Powerpuff Girls do have potential. I really do feel like yes that they do. A lot of people go like, oh, it's this and that, but yeah, it does have potential. It just needs to work harder at it. Because it's showing other than things I didn't say in the review, because there are a few things I didn't say, it's showing that yes, they fundamentally like Powerpuff Girls and Teen Titans Go maybe fundamentally the same at some points, but it's also showing me that Powerpuff Girls differ. mm, a lot of people, say, but I still stand by my statement though that the Teen Titans, even though the Powerpuff Girls are good, it just shows what's wrong with the Teen Titans more. Because like again, see if they wanted to bring back. See, I kind of wanted if I always wanted a crossover between the Powerpuff Girls and Teen Titans, but not those Teen Titans. No, the Teen Titans we know from the original show. That would have been cooler. Don't tell me Cartoon Network y'all can't do that because yes you can. You got all the writers, there ain't no damn excuse. You got all the freaking voice actors, there's no damn excuse. But I do see where my colleague, the serious Mr. Andrew, is coming from. And I do sort of understand, and yeah, it does make sense that yeah, Teen Titans Go is basically is SpongeBob without Squidward. Yeah, but the thing is, all of us critics are the Squidwards, and that's why they suck dick. This suck cock. The writers they suck cock. Again, a lot of people say like, Bugsy, do you hate the voice actors? No, they're just having fun doing their characters again. It's the writing I can't stand. So if anybody who like, again, everybody always gets this confused because they always say Bugsy, do you hate the freaking voice actors too? No, I don't hate the voice actors too. I love I love all the voice actors because at least they said, hey, we're gonna go do this thing. You know, I don't hate them, but I do hate the voice act. I do hate
This is not
the
a
freaking
land
writers.
of good enough. Americans
Because they
don't
feel like
celebrate
since it's a
the good
kid
enough
show,
cameo.
they don't try.
We didn't aim
And
to
you
be
know,
second to the movie.
one
Verizon
animator
doesn't
and writer
settle for
once,
good enough either.
you know, one
So
animator
now
writer
we're
pretty much
introducing
turns
Verizon
that on his
LTE
head and says,
Advanced, powering
Don
America's
Bluth's like,
largest, fastest
you know,
4G
that's why I
LTE
always say
network
Don Bluth,
ever,
because
with
Don
50%
Bluth,
faster
you
beat
know,
speeds in more than
has a
450
different
cities,
philosophy.
coast
He
to
said,
coast.
you know,
Welcome
he
to
was
the
like,
Next Gen Network.
his philosophy was like, kids can take some of the darker shit if you just give them a little bit of hope, you know. So, so yeah. I just feel like Don Bluth would go up to the Teen Titans Go writers and show them how a fucking actual animation for kids would be done. Because kids ain't stupid. They're not. And kids are
From the division of Warner Brothers that's still making good superhero movies comes the adaptation of the best Batman Joker story of all time.
Yes.
Which should have been amazing, but somehow ended up including this.
Why?
Wait,
Why?
with Batgirl? Oh man. Oh, that is so wrong on so many different levels. The Killing Joke. The joke is on us in this wannabe edgy misfire that looks like a fan-made Flash animation and sounds like some of the actors read their lines at gunpoint. Hello. I want to talk. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the second half so much.
Storytelling to the DC animated universe, plus a dash of Lego Batman for good measure. You haven't been taken to the edge yet. Darkness. The place where you don't care anymore, where all hope dies.
I'm sorry, I kind of did like that. See, I did like that point where he was talking about the void and the edge and all that. See, that was something, you know, even though the rest of it, you know, with Barbara was more like fan fiction, I enjoyed that because you still got the feeling that still is Batman and not Batman, not the Batman that longs for bad pussy. Even though at the end of her little storyline before the Killing Joke starts, the quest for bad pussy began. Oh boy. Like not talking about Batman 7 Quest for Bad Pussy.
Tacked on to beef it up to feature length. Where is he? That takes the greatest Joker story ever told and adds all these new non-Joker characters like a generic mob boss.
I didn't care about him.
His dumb nephew with his dumb nephew name. His name is Paris. Paris Franz.
Paris Franz.
And a 90s sitcom writer's idea of a gay person. He's single. And they said
a lot of people like that. I don't get that, but okay.
In this below-average extended episode of the animated series that's trying really, really hard to justify its R rating. I don't think they could plug a computer in their ass.
The bat and his bitch breathing down my neck.
Can't quite make out whether it's bums or rats, but it's piss. God damn it. Fans loved the Killing Joke comic for its twisted Batman-Joker storyline and criticized it for glossing over Barbara Gordon's victimization and torture. Now, Warner Brothers is fighting fire with gasoline by adding even more Batgirl, except now she also gets roofied.
You've got maybe 10 seconds to
and
bedtime, baby.
he
Flirts with the
craves.
criminal who's giving her attention.
Oh, baby, I think you've
I
misjudged
thought that was fucking stupid. I'm sorry, guys. Like, if anybody likes Batgirl scene, God forbid if you do. If you like it, cool. But like, honestly though, I just didn't like it. It didn't speak to me. It didn't add any more depth to Batgirl. Like, Batgirl was getting the attention from this parent's aunt's motherfucker. He's like, let me use that against him. I'm like, okay, Batgirl, are you trying to either take him down, or do you want him to fuck you? I was very confused. Like Batman's telling her, let me take care of this, but bringing Batgirl's like, no, I can do it. I'm like, Batgirl, do you want him to fuck you? Is that what this is? You trying to get Batman just so Batman can fuck you. I just really think that's what this was. Honestly, when you really take a step back, think about it. She got exactly
As
what she
Sector
wanted.
Boss complains about men
He's been avoiding me. At least I think he is.
and gets talked down to by a grown man in a bat suit.
He doesn't know you.
Let me
Only
talk
Bat's
about
landing
this. Let me talk about this a little bit. I'm like, Barbara, this shit was awkward. Do you understand? It was awkward for Batman because he kind of gave in to himself. You know what I mean? I would, if I was Batman, yeah, I'd put a little distance between. If I was Batman, I'd put a lot of distance between me and Barbara because that shit was awkward. And Batman knows it. Batman was like, what the fuck did I do? Yeah, I'm watching Star Trek while we're doing this a little bit. I'm playing in the background. Anyways, it just, like I said, I didn't really talk about I talked a lot about how awkward this was, but like, the thing is, Batman knew it was awkward. That's why he wanted to stay away from her. And then let's not talk about how in the animated universe, Batman and Batgirl actually did, between Batman the animated series and between not in the animated series and freaking Batman Beyond, freaking Barbara and Batman did fuck, almost had a kid. She had a miscarriage. Dick Grayson got angry and just couldn't handle that Batman and freaking Barbara got together, and then Batman and Barbara inside Batman Beyond. That's why they didn't talk. And after a while, before the Joker came back, they talked again. Oh my god! And like, guys, it's not like I don't like the whole Batman and Barbara ship. It was, whenever I ever really thought about it, I thought it was fucking awkward. Even then, even back then, I thought it was awkward. So seeing this half-ass sex scene just made it even worse. And I was like, oh my, Batgirl, get off of him! You got more pride than that. What the no? No, Batman, you just gonna let this happen? No, Batman, stop it! Stop it, please! Stop it! Oh God! And one of the writers or one of the animators, like, one dude screamed out during Comic-Con, yeah, you used the sex pattern for Batman. He's like, want to say that again, pussy? I'd have been like, yeah, I want to say that again. You have Batman. You have Batman, the strong character that doesn't really, bang chicks unless he's in his Bruce. As Bruce Wayne, maybe, that's his thing. But when he's Batman, he's serious and all this shit. Same with Barbara. Barbara's a strong character. I'm not saying that Barbara never probably had feelings for Batman, and you guys made it abundantly clear that she had more than feelings of Batman, and actually some sex shit did go down. But at the same time, this has nothing to do with the animated series. So all this shit just comes out of left field, don't you think? Bruce Tim, you are amazing, and I will always praise you for the shit you gave us. But at the same time, did anyone tell you did anyone tell you in the other animators to just cool it with this? Did anybody just tell you no? This isn't even the continuity where you guys could probably do that and get away with this. This is something that the fans put on a high pedestal. The Killing Joke is something that we fans put on a high pedestal because it's that good. And regardless of how many of you dislike The Killing Joke, that's pretty much how we, as Batman fans, see it. I'm not saying if if you like that sex scene and it was good for you, if you're a Batman and Barbara shipper, good for you. At least you enjoy you enjoy something that I really didn't. Good for you. I wish I could have enjoyed it. I wish I could have been my old self and was like, yeah, Batman, score. But I know Batman, I know Barbara, and this clearly wasn't them. I just know. And this wasn't really them. I'm sorry.
Batman?
I thought we were partners.
We are, but we're not equals. Not even close.
Prompting this strong female character to just give up and quit, and only then get victimized in the exact same way as the original source material. So, problem solved by creating many, many, many more problems.
Yes.
So if you've always wanted a version of the classic Batman cartoon where Batgirl is paralyzed and humiliated, two of your favorite characters have random gratuitous sex, and an iconic graphic novel is ruined with a boring first half that adds nothing to the story,
This wasn't supposed to turn out boring.
then we've got the direct-to-video movie for you. Also, you desperately need to see a therapist. Aw, not her. That's a whole other set of issues. Starring Batman and Cradle Robin,
Oh God.
90s gay best friend,
Batgirl.
the Red Triangle Gang,
Yes.
Bill Grave, and Six Flags Gotham, Batgirl, Sex in the Gotham
Let me
City,
see.
followed by The Killing Joke.
Yes.
He showed me pictures of my
Your
daughter. Have you seen her?
Ooh, that's gonna be an awkward talk. Be sure to subscribe for more.
See, guys. That is how I feel about the whole Batman and Batgirl sex scene. So please stop asking me about it. Because the second half was great. It was perfect. It was a perfect adaptation to start to finish, and it was so good. I just wish that second part could have been if you want to add character to Batgirl, cool. I'm not gonna judge you for that. But when you add Batgirl pining for Batman's bat dick, you miss the point of Batgirl entirely. I mean, yeah, she probably had feelings for Batman, but the way I've always seen it was she always was kind of the way I envisioned Batgirl is she always kind of seen it as nah, it was a little schoolgirl crush at best. And then she moved on to Dick Grayson, and something could have happened out of that. And that's the only thing Teen Titans Go actually kind of got right. A little bit. Because in the main continuity of DC, Nightwing is usually with Barbara. Even though they try to hook her up with Red Hood, which I thought was kind of a little weird. But hey, whatever. Whatever floats in stuff boats, as they say. But what else can I say about Batgirl? I just envision, she just basically puts the shit to the side. That's how I always seen it until I figured out that no, Batgirl has always created Batman's bat dick, and they were just looking for the right time to do so. Behind Dick Grayson's back. Oh God. Anyways. I love The Killing Joke. I can't say that enough. I can quote every single monologue the Joker makes, especially the memories one, especially the thing where he's basically like, I remember it one way, I remember it another way. If I'm going to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice. But why can't you see the funny side? Why aren't you laughing? That, my friends. And they do that, but they do it kind of fast. I gotta say, they do most of these monologues kind of fast. They don't give you enough time to kind of drink it in a little bit. Just a touch. Just a touch in so you're like, my God. This is how the Joker thinks. Even in the very end where Batman's like, let me help you. We can fix each other without killing each other. And Joker's like, no, it's far too late for me. You like Joker, even though he did some horrible shit, he's at his most vulnerable, and I gotta say, I felt a little sorry for the Joker. That was the only time I've ever really felt sorry for the Joker. Not saying he's a fucking saint or anything, but goddamn, you really see Joker at his at his most vulnerable point, and yeah. The Killing Joke kind of emphasizes this. But Batman laughing at the end was creepy. Kevin Conroy laughing as Batman was fucking creepy. Like, that was the most creepiest shit you could ever possibly do. Like, and Joker starts laughing. I'm like, oh shit, he did kill the Joker. Well, at least in the animated version. And again, I humbly ask, why did you guys decide to put that into the animated universe? Into that when the animated universe made no fucking real. When putting that in, even though it's not really connected to the animated universe, in the first DC animated universe, because Batgirl made no. Because Batgirl doesn't become Oracle in the DC animated cartoon universe. She doesn't. But when I saw Mystery of Batwoman, she was like. But then I started remembering Mystery of Batwoman, and then I'm like, oh shit, this is the jumping point when they actually had. Oh my sweet Jesus. You guys don't know how much that fucking sex scene, like, that destroyed me mentally, because only one piece of fiction got to do that to me. That was Sonic 06, by the way. I know, I hate it when people bring it up, but like, yeah, that destroyed me mentally for half and half. But basically, yeah. Some someone's cooking something in the kitchen. Smells good. Smells real good. Anyways, so yeah, that's all the stuff that was happening. I was like, what the fuck? I don't really remember if I Go Looney was actually in the original comic, but it fits. Seriously haven't watched Warcraft, so I can't really say if that was disappointing or not. But then again, I really don't know much about the Warcraft lore. I only know like bits and pieces. Hmm. So, I think that's about it. I didn't really want to talk more about the Barbara and Batman getting it on. But yeah, a lot of you still wanted me to talk about it. It's just, again, I see Batman and Barbara as these strong characters, and just to see them like spontaneously, spontaneously get it on is just it's worse. I mean, all they did was kind of give Batman more of an incentive to kill the Joker because Batman and Batgirl shared that one night of passion. As most trashy romantic novels that only like only like only like people who uh, only teenagers that become adults want to buy because it's like Twilight for adults. Let's not even go, I'm not even gonna go there about Twilight because I've said everything I needed to say about Twilight to every last one of you. But I will say this. I will say this to you all. I just felt, but the whole experience, I just felt like everything was out of character with Barbara. Barbara has the potential. Like they had the potential to give Barbara more weight. A relationship with Batman that didn't involve fucking like wild bats in the night, but more, more the fact that like Barbara to me in the main series comics kind of saw Batman as kind of a second father, not a fuck buddy, a second father. That was about it. Again, you all can interpret Batgirl your own way. And I'm not gonna tell you you shouldn't, you should interpret it my way because my way is correct. But at the same time, I just felt this whole sex thing was wrong. You know what? Some of you that are Batgirl and Batman shippers, in your heart of hearts, know that this was kind of wrong. Maybe you didn't know it was wrong. Maybe you didn't feel like it was wrong, but I sure did. Well, I'm gonna go and watch the animated series. Oh God! I'll see you guys later. Also, this ain't the last video. Today, since we're getting back to the old schedule until Friday, the weekends are still gonna be our ways where we do multiple videos on different sites. But right now, you're only gonna get 2 videos a day. Unless it's a holiday weekend, you're gonna get a lot of videos, but you're only gonna get 2 a day. So see you for my next video. You don't know what it's gonna be about? I don't know what it's gonna be about, but it's gonna be about something. Don't you worry.